A 7-3 triple double threat gets a 99 3-point rating, sharpshooting takeover, Hall of Fame limitless range, and legend set shot specialist on a 7'3". Not to mention one of the most overpowered moves in 2K, the broken floater move with Hall of Fame float game. This move gotta be one of the most overpowered moves of all time. Make sure you stay into the end, because not only do you get that, but you get the best jump shot in 2K26 for all bigs. So if you miss more than 2 shots in a row, it gotta be a skill issue. There's no reason you should miss 2 shots in a row on this one-of-a-kind build. Not only am I going to show you the build, the takeovers, the badges, the attributes, but the best moves and jump shots that's going to allow you on any center to take over the game. Now, if you want to find this out, figure out how you're going to dominate, hit that like button. Now, when we breaking down this one-of-a-kind build, you got to look at a few things. One, look at the name of this build, triple double threat. You've never seen a center named triple double threat. Besides Nikola Jokic, this is the only guy in NBA history that should be a triple double threat over 7 foot. Right? So already know, this build is something different, because you're not seeing people walk around with a triple double threat build. Comment down below if you got a triple double threat center. I don't think so. Right? So 85-3, you say, how are we going to get to 99, right? This is no cap. 85-3, I got my cap breakers. We boosted all my stuff up to 89-3 already. So we're 1 point away from 90 overall. And being 7-3, that's already majority better than 90% of the centers out there, right? So before I play, let me go and show you, I always get boosts. That's +5 already out the gate. 89 + 5 is 94 3-point rating. Now, we know badges. How are you getting Hall of Fame set shot, legend set shot, Hall of Fame limitless range? And it's just that simple. Max +1s, max +2s. I didn't even get it unlocked yet this season, but once it get unlocked once again, it's gonna be scary. Same thing it was season 1. When I had this on season 1 unlocked, it was scary for anybody matching up. And the fact that I'm already dropping people off, hitting 5 threes a game with silver and gold, speaks to the volumes of overpowered and lethal this is to be had us all at a 7-3. Not on top of that, let's go show you guys the takeover. All of this is not cap. You really get this on all levels. Now I can go with a pure stretch and get 99-3, basically 103, right? Takeover plus my shooting boost, but why not spread the wealth a little bit, give my other attributes a little bit of love. So let's go to the 3. 94 + 5 shooting boost, that's 99. So any shot I want to shoot, I'm shooting it. Not to mention I'll have a 99 defensive rebound with a 99 interior defense because I buy boosts. Now I'm not telling you to buy boosts, but once you start winning games, playing a lot of games, and you stop making builds and spending your money on VC, you're gonna stack up VC pretty easy. I'm at 122,000. Now when I first started just playing, I think I was at like 60,000 VC, so the VC is automatically gonna stack up, right? It's gonna stack up each and every single time. But ultimately you gotta know this stuff before we get to this video. And before we get to this gameplay, I want to show y'all a few things, right? I want to go show you guys my float game. Now this is a secret move that I advise everybody. If you have close shot on your build, upgrade it, which as a center you should automatically have. Floaters are broken in this game, right? Y'all seen from my clips opening into the game, if you can get that floater move off, it's pretty much unstoppable, especially at 7-3. Because once I get past my man, nobody should be able to contest me. Could y'all imagine if I had legend float game? Legend float game. Come on now. 7-3, 90 close shot, OP, unstoppable, go-getter bucket. Time and time again in the clutch. From clutch plays to knockdown threes, timely blocks, this build does it all every single time. So if you can unlock this move, this is going to not only unlock your game, but make everything on the court easier. Because once you get the best jump shot, they can't leave you wide open. And you picking and popping, picking and rolling, 90 standing dunk on this build once again. This build has honestly no real weaknesses on the court. You may think that having a low perimeter defense is a liability. It's really not. I'm 7'3". And a pro tip right here, if you playing defense on the center, you don't got to hold L2. Just move around with the left stick, because holding L2 is just going to make you slower and it's going to make it harder to move around on defense. So let's get to this record gameplay, which a clutch game in the fourth quarter. We're going to go step by step, and I'm going to break down the whole entire clutch plays. If the best players, we make the best plays at the end of the game. These badges come through, my animations come through, my takeover comes through. Everything I've mentioned to you guys right now in this video plays a big part in how I got this rec dub. This rec game was probably played like 2 days ago. Double rep, you know, everybody in there fiending trying to get their rep. And every time in the fourth quarter my team needed me, we knocking down the big time shots. So y'all pause this, take your screenshots, get everything you need to see, because you're going to want to come back to this video after you see what we just did in this gameplay. Let's get to it. And stay until the end. Get the best jump shot. Get the best floater. I'm going to show you guys a little bit the animations you need to get the best floater animations. So literally unstoppable moves at 7'3". You know, being a 7-footer, you barely get contested. So add in the best jump shot, add in the OP overpowered floater, they going to hate playing you. They really going to dislike playing you on any game mode. I'm telling you, centers is still broken in this game. Despite what 2K tried to do, this is probably the best center build to make. Triple, double threat. I like my builds to have rare names. And just the fact that I see triple, double threat, I know that 98% of the people I play, they don't got this build right here. You about to witness something different. We're down currently 8 points in the fourth right here. Y'all see what we got? 15, 4 and 2, 67% from the field. And this was one of them games where, you know, whichever rec game, you can have your good teammates, your bad teammates, your average players, your point guards, your shooting guards. This game, I'm going up against one of them weird centers. He just appeared inside, but he was getting some crazy animations. And it was like animations I couldn't even contest. So the guy I'm guarding was actually having a decent game. He was putting up probably like 10 points. And it wasn't even about defense, because I got interior defense. I got good block. He was just getting some weird animations. I think he had like a 99 standing dunk or something like that. So he was one of the ones. He was getting his buckets. But it's a part of the game. It's a part of hoops. You know what I'm saying? Point guard was decent. Knocked down top of the key. Y'all see how fast the jumper is? That's knocked down. Goal set shot. Scored off assist. 71% from the 3-point line. And I currently got on my two-way takeover, which is a takeover with my 3-pointer, interior defense, and block. Now, essentially, I showed y'all, all of that goes to a 99 overall. So you really have no weaknesses in terms of being a center in the paint and things like that, because in the paint you got to lock down the paint every single time, whether your teammates getting scored on or something like that. You got to be there and help them out, because at rec, you know, your teammates don't got defense. Whichever team got better defense is going to win the game, just because the shooting is so easy, the offense is so easy. 2K made it easy this year to get buckets, so defense is really what's going to really win games, essentially how it should regardless. But it don't matter, right? Y'all see 7-3 stretch. It's still difficult for people to want to guard you. They don't want to leave the paint. They don't want to come out to the 3 and guard up. So a lot of the times when I'm picking and popping, the shot's wide open. He came out here and shot this 3. He got no good 3. Probably got like a 64 overall 3. So anytime he shoot it, it's going to be open. And I'm just going to leave him open. I'm not going to guard up. That's going to be wasting my time. Especially he shot, what, 30%? If you're not shooting at least over 65, you're not a threat. You know what I'm saying? And his 3 was probably like a 70. So he was really a pure inside center in this game, which inside centers can still be effective. But ultimately, the effectiveness went down probably about 68%. It's not 2008. Now, if you was like at a 99 strength, 99 close shot, that could be viable depending on who you playing. But I did play an inside Shaq center, and I think I was at power forward that game. I believe we had 2 centers at the rec, so I wasn't guarding them directly. But on my 7-3, I never played a pure inside. So I don't know if they cooked, but I believe we're going to get the stops. Right? Two-way interior takeover. Interior takeover is kind of mid, just depending on. I'd rather go with sharpshooting. Because with sharpshooting, I know I'm going to make it. Could y'all imagine if they let me get limitless range on the 7-3? Shout out to 2K for making that cap. Because if you got over a 90, I could get deep bomber on a 7'3". I do got deep bomber on my 6'11". But even getting sharpshooting take on a 7-3 is kind of too overpowered at the end of the day. Game tied up. Going into the fourth. The point guard is decent. That was probably the best teammate I had. Now this dude right here, guarding the ball, 98? He was weak. You know what I'm saying? Like an Austin Reeves, no defense. He was getting cooked. He couldn't shoot. He was like flopping in the middle of the court. Y'all know them teammates that start selling the game because they ain't getting the ball. He was one of them ones. So you guys got to watch out for them, but they going to make it harder to win. and they're gonna purposely try to lose. He purposely tried to sell the game 3 times. 3 times at one point, just because he wasn't making his shots and stuff like that. But with a 7-3 and a good guard, you really can combat that, right? But it's gonna be tough. He getting cooked, it's GG's. If the point guard wasn't playing good, we might have got blown out by 50. But you just gotta be out there doing what you can. This dude right here, number 4, pretty basic teammate. Build was kind of decent, but ultimately, this ain't nothing you can rely on. Game tied up 1 minute and 10 seconds. I believe 98 man had about 30 points at this point. 30 straight points. And they fouling my man and gonna send him to the line. Free throw was broken. Once like, you know somebody can't shoot if they ain't got no free throw. Cause there's no point in him to upgrade that on this build. Missed both free throws. And it was over. Right? Now when it comes to the 4th quarter and the games get close, that's the best part of the game. Cause I know I'm gonna take this shot at the end of the day. Cause nobody else really trying to shoot it. I'd had teammates, but this dude I play with, he shot 30 shots the first 3 quarters. And in the 4th quarter, he ain't want to shoot no more. And he didn't take the ball up the court, bro. You know what I'm saying? So call timeout, go in game chat, do what you got to do. But don't be letting these dudes sell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you going to keep losing. Almost turned it over. If we would have turned it over, we might have been cooked. Off the catch, I'm shooting it. Wide open again. And that's gold set shot specialist. So imagine once I get Hall of Fame and Hall of Fame limitless, that goes all the way up to legend though. That's why it's like legend is kind of too much for that badge. Because with gold, I could keep it there and put that on interior defense. But at the end of the day, I'd rather pull up from half court, shoot the threes. You know what I'm saying? Blow you out. And he ain't got no defense. He getting cooked. I'm already knowing. So at this point, I'm in game chat. I'm telling him, bro, just give me the ball, bro. 14 seconds, 12 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Point guard got locked up. And this is why I tell y'all, the floater is OP. Get you a little move, get to the lane, get you a floater, and we knocked that down with 1.3 seconds on the clock. Bruh, the floater's got to be one of the best moves in this game outside of the behind the back and the move and step back. If you can do the move and step back to the floater, you're going to be really unguardable. Because if they don't pick up on a step back, you 7-3. You're going to shoot over them. You got badges, good jumper, best jump shot in the game. It's an automatic green. So just in this clip, the build is clutch. Any shot, I'm saying any time of the game, we're going to make the right plays, bro. Best 7-3, triple-double threat. Let's get to this jump shot. And this floater animation so you can become unstoppable. Let's get to it. Quick update. I told y'all a 90 close shot, y'all, but it is a 92. So even if you don't get Hall of Fame, you should still be able to get silver or at least gold. And you can always max +1 and +2 it if you got an extra slot. But I understand nobody really trying to press for float game as a badge. But if you can, this is OP right now. Let's get to the animations, because you see how OP that move is, right? I go to a step back move, and at that point, I'm really just reading the defender. You gonna let me shoot it and green up for a 3, or I'm gonna go right past you and shoot a floater. And you don't gotta burn right past them. You don't gotta be fast or speed boost. I was trying to show y'all my dribble moves. Look, I don't got no handles. And we still moving fast on the court. So you don't necessarily need handles to get open and cook up and get the floater off. You just need about one move. You just gotta get right past them, and you can go up with the floater. And the fact that I'm 7'3", if I get in front of them, they're not gonna come behind me and block me. And if they do, it's gonna be a foul, and I'm gonna go to the line. There's been times where I made a N1, you know what I'm saying? Make the floater, they foul me, and I go to the line and shoot the free throw. So let's go to this animation. I was testing out a lot of different floaters beginning of the game, but at the end of the day, Ben Simmons is the best one. I am limited right now to default big, but just because of my height, you know what I'm saying, 65 driving layup. But if I do find a better, you know what I'm saying, float animation, I will let y'all know. And that's just from the fact of my 70 driving layup. But if I do get a cap breaker and I upgrade my layup to 75, they might give me more animations, but they might not, because I'm 7'3", and it might be limited amount of players who even got that floater animation. But y'all stay tuned for that. Hit that like button and sub up, so in my later videos you don't want to miss that out. Because if it's a better animation, better than the one I already got with a bigger green window, that's gonna be even more OP at rec center. Not even just that rec, but any mode in general. Jump shot. I was shooting 70% from 3 in that rec game that y'all seen. All the big shots, my jumper fast and it's reliable, it's smooth. I do shoot with rhythm shooting, that's the key. Rhythm shooting is the best way to shoot in this game this year. If you're not shooting with that, you really at a disadvantage. And I'm being honest with you. I'm not just saying that just cause. I'm like, bro, I can't even get back to my animations. I was lost, y'all ain't gonna lie. Let's go right here, jump shot. Look, y'all see right here, I had on 1 jump shot this whole time I've been playing this game. This is it, right? Just 1. Like once I put this on, it's over. I don't know if I'll ever change this shot unless 2K do something absolutely crazy and cook me and say we can't have Kobeazy shooting at 70% from 3. Isaac, Muscala, David West, these is all low requirements, so as long as you 6'10", you should definitely get them. I mean, you don't even got to be a pure shooter type of center. Bro, the bar is very low, 72 mid-range, 72 3, and 6'10" for all 3 of these. You should definitely get this. Push, release speed, don't got it maxed out. I'm not sure if the slower release speed increased green window like last year, but I still got it down. And this jumper is fast. Y'all seen the video how fast I'm getting shot off? But if this too slow for you, you can still speed it up, but I don't know how this is too slow. Especially being a center, right? Because even if I do a step back or a dribble move, I can still get this off every time. The only thing that's going to stop me is kind of my stamina and my adrenaline. 83 Mike Muscala, 17% David West. Triple double threat, y'all. Like this is it. This is different. Showing y'all a little more different things each time y'all watch my videos. I'm showing y'all the floater. This is the first video where I put y'all on this new floater move. Y'all comment down below, try this floater out, and let me know how I do. It's your boy, Kobeazyy. Best build in the game, best 7-3. I got the best center build in the game on 2K26. Y'all gonna keep seeing throughout this whole year, man. It's your boy, Kobeazyy. Hit that like button. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Swerve. Thank God I will legit swerve. Thank God I will legit swerve.